Okay, chat. How's everybody doing? How is everyone doing this evening? Few minutes away from kickoff. Newcastle versus Barcelona. Who would have thought we'd seen the day that these two meet? Certainly not I, but hey, the Newcastle project, as many of you guys may know, I am a big fan of. They have won the lottery ticket, and this is what it's all about. This is what the journey is all about. I will be. Well, I mean, I'm a Madrid supporter, so of course I don't want Barca to win today, but I will be a lonely Newcastle fan, as I tend to be a Newcastle player. I admit I do have a slight favoritism towards them, even in the league and everything. I always like to see Newcastle doing well, especially since after the takeover. I don't know. I just have good vibes about it, and I just like the club. I like the club. Actually, chat, give me 1 second. I need to switch on the fucking fan because it's a bit hot. Did forget to do that. Fucking hell. I was like, why am I cooking? Then I realized I didn't have the fan on. Where was I, chat? Oh yes, Newcastle and my favoritism. Yeah, there's that. Didn't get to watch much of Newcastle this season. In fact, they haven't had the greatest of starts in the league either. We will discuss the team. It's up there on screen for you guys. And I will give you guys my score prediction. But I wanted to go see poor Newcastle on the table. They are currently 10th. They have only won once of the first opening four, drawn twice, and have lost one. So not a great start, like I said. They have also only scored 3 goals. To be fair, they have only conceded 3, so they have tried to reassure up at the back, but not good enough, and not the start Newcastle would have wanted. Today will be a tough game. It will be a tough test, of course. It is Barcelona, but miracles can happen. Miracles can happen. As for our rivals, Barcelona, I don't think they've had a perfect start, but they haven't had a too bad a start. They got 3 wins and 1 draw the first opening 4 as well in La Liga. They have been scoring quite some goals, 13 goals in the first 4, and have only conceded 3 as well. But yeah, chat, I mean, on paper, this should be a Barca win, and that's all she wrote. That's what it should be. But I have a funny feeling. I do have a funny feeling. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a little bit biased towards Newcastle and my hatred towards Barcelona. Of course it is a little bit of that. But, something can happen. Crazy things can happen today, chat. That being said, let me look at this team lineups and let me give a score prediction as we are nearing kickoff. Okay, Newcastle playing at home today. Pope in goal, Trippier, Shah, Burn, Livramento as the back 4. Bruno, Tonali, Joelinton in the midfield, Ilanga, Gordon, and Barnes. So that means the new boy is not starting. Altamade, however you say it, is on the bench. Murphy's also on the bench. Potman, Hall, Bullock. I feel like there's somebody missing. Wissa is still injured. Not sure when Wissa will be back. They are without Isak as well since he's moved to Liverpool. But from what is available, pretty full strength. Full strength, I'd say. Maybe other than Walter Mano, who did score in the weekend. Wonder what the decision there is to leave him. Harvey Barnes also, I believe, is a newly... how would you say this? Not newlywed. He's a new father. He's a brand new father, I believe. Him and his partner have introduced a little child. I do remember that because of FPL reasons. So congratulations to Barnes and his family. I'm sure they're all very, very happy. So interesting that he starts today. But that's that. As for Barcelona, Garcia in goal. Kunde, I always fuck up his name. Araujo, Kubasi, Martin at the back 4, De Jong, Pedri in the midfield, Rafinha, Lopez, Rashford. Advantage Newcastle. Marcus Rashford starts for Barcelona. They're already a man down. And Lewandowski up front. They are without Yamal. Yamal is injured. Stegen is also injured. Balde is injured. And Gavi is also injured. So those are the injuries for Barcelona. They do have Torres on the bench. Is Daniel Olmo on the bench, and a bunch of other people I don't necessarily care about, to be fair. So that is Barca's team. Don't know. I'm trying to think of a score prediction. Well, I mean, my heart wants Newcastle to win, of course. My brain says it will be a Barca win. Apparently, Newcastle and Barca have played before. This will be the fifth competitive meeting between Newcastle and Barcelona, with the Magpies winning the first clash 3-2 in September 1997. Not that bad. Not that long, before losing each of the next three. Alright, Barca have won 12 of the last 16 UEFA Champions League games against English opposition. Only have drawn twice and lost twice, scoring 21 goals per game on average during that run. So a pretty good record against English sides for Barcelona. Newcastle have previously faced Spanish opposition 11 times in European competition, winning 6 out of those matches and losing 5, including each of the last 3 in succession. Barcelona were defeated in the last away UEFA Champions League game on English soil, 4-0 against Liverpool, and have only lost consecutive such matches on one occasion previously against Arsenal and Chelsea in 2012. Newcastle have won just 1 of the last 8 UEFA Champions League games, which is not a good record. They've drawn 3, lost 4, a 4-1 home win against Paris Saint-Germain in the fucking 2023-24 group stage. Wow, what a time. What a time. Maybe they can replicate something like that today. Maybe we'll be in for something special today. Yeah, chat, wouldn't that be nice? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. We'll also be keeping an eye out on the City-Napoli game as well, chat. I do want to keep one eye on that. We will be watching, of course, Newcastle-Barca featured game, but I will be keeping an eye on the score for that game as well. I am intrigued. That being said, I'm not going to try to delay it anymore. I'm not going to try to procrastinate or waffle any more than I need to before giving my score prediction. Dude, is there a world Newcastle win this? Of course. Am I going to go for it? No, I won't. A draw? Maybe. Maybe a bit more realistic for them. I just think the start they've had in the league has not been good. They're missing their main talisman, Isak. There's been a couple of changes here and there. It's not the same Newcastle of old, I'd say, at least from watching them this season. To be fair, Barca are without Yamal and a couple of players here and there, but more than strong enough to go and beat them, and they should go beat them. So that being said, will Eddie Howe and Newcastle make it easy for them? That home advantage. Maybe I'm being a bit too kind even then, but let's go 2-1. Let's go 2-1 for Barcelona, and leave it at that. Maybe I'm being too kind for Newcastle. Maybe I want them to do something special a bit too much today. But a boy can dream. A boy can dream. Amansky, how are you doing, brother? How are you doing? Thank you for the donation, brother. Dober Vecha, Amansky, how are you doing? How's it going? I'm good. I'm a little bit hot, actually. And I don't think it's not even like it's hot today, so I don't know why I'm hot. Amansky says I'm awake. That's good. That's progress. I feel like this is twice now. I think this is twice I've watched Bayern Munich without Amansky, I think the last 2 Bayern games I've watched and you fell asleep on both of them. So I've watched them with everybody else except for you, who I plan to watch it with. What do you know about football? I know a lot about football. Sadly. Some would say sadly. I know a bit too much. But yeah, chat, let's see. I'm excited for this game today. And I will be a lonely Newcastle fan. I like being a lonely Newcastle fan, chat, If it's league or never, we do a watch along, I tend to just try side with them. But let's see, it's gonna be very tough. Very, very tough for them today. Let's take an eye on the City and Napoli lineup as well. So Donnarumma starts again for City. Kushanov, who's been asked. He did better second half the last game in the league, but I still don't trust him. Ruben Diaz, Guardiola, O'Reilly, Rodri, Silva, Reinders, Foden, Doku, and Erling Haaland. Oh shit, that reminds me. I need to fucking switch the other channel. I'm watching the wrong channel. Yeah, true. Draw. I don't hate the draw shout, Amansky. I honestly don't hate the draw shout. It might happen. It might happen. So yeah, City's also pretty much full strength from what they can go. Same team. Yeah, same team. Pep did the same team in the league and has done the same team again. Yeah, Napoli, Savic in goal, De Lorenzo, Yukima, Yogano, no, Bjorn, no, I don't know how to say that. Fuck it. Spinazzola, don't know how to say that either. Politano, don't know how to say that either. De Bruyne, McTominay, and Højlund. That's the only three I was really interested in, anyways. So yeah, Højlund, De Bruyne, and McTominay start. De Bruyne is coming back to face City at home. I'm sure. I wonder how the reception will be actually. Or maybe we should have stayed on that channel just to see the reception Kevin De Bruyne got. But I would assume it would be quite a welcoming return back to his original home. How have Napoli started the season also, chat? Let's have a look. Napoli. They are first. 3 wins from 3. 6 goals. Only's conceded the 1 as well. So pretty good. Pretty good form Napoli are in. Højlund, I remember Højlund scoring a goal. Scott McTominay has done well since leaving United, as is the current trend. But yeah, that's that, chat. That is that. Mamouche is injured, of course. Kovacic, Ryan Aït-Nouri, and Cherki as well for City. And Lukaku is injured for Napoli. But other than that, full strength. No surprises. No surprises there. Anyways, players on the pitch. The Newcastle fans are absolutely... You swear this is a fucking Champions League final the way they're moving. See, this is why I like Newcastle, chat. This is why I like them. Trying a new Prime as well today. Pretty good. I like the limited edition one more though. Wow! Great atmosphere by the Newcastle Stadium. Amazing. That's why there might just be something in the air. There might be something in the air today. This Newcastle support might suck the ball into the back of the net for them. Rashford, of course, returning to England as well. Like I said, if anything, that is advantage Newcastle United. The fact that Marcus Rashford is on this field, it is advantage Newcastle United. And other than Voltemada, there's no surprises from the Newcastle team. Would not be surprised if we see an appearance though, chat. Definitely, I'm definitely sure he will make an appearance at some point in this game. Eddie Howe looks... I don't really know. He doesn't look calm, but at the same time, he doesn't look nervous as well. He just seems meh. He just seems meh. You know, if it wasn't for Rafinha and Lewandowski there, if it wasn't for Lewandowski and Rafinha, yeah, I would have given Newcastle the win, you know. I think I would have. But sadly, I do like Leva. And I do like Rafinha. As football players, I do like them. I liked Rafinha even before Leeds. Didn't know Voltemade joined Newcastle. He scored. He scored as well, Mansky. He scored in his first league game. Then Newcastle's him and I don't know if you know Wissa, because I don't know how much Premier League football and stuff you watch, but Wissa and Voltemade are Isak's replacement. Bayern wanted him? Oh. Well, the more you know. Anyways, let's get this time already. Come on, Mr. Referee. Take us away. And we're up and running. Barca kicking us off. And they lob it forward. Rashford. You won't get it. That's for sure. A good pressure from Newcastle, yeah. Now what can they do on the ball? There we go. Long ball over the top. Not going to get him. I will tell you one thing for sure. Newcastle will have a lot of pace on the attack. Oh, here we go. Newcastle into the box. Oh, yeah, you got down there, but the referee, he doesn't claim for a penalty, to be fair to Barnes. But yeah, between Barnes, Anthony Gordon, and Ilanga, they have got insane amount of pace between the three. So they will definitely cause Barca some problems. Stuttgart didn't want to sell him to Bayern. I guess it's because it's a direct competition. He wasn't cheap. I don't believe he was cheap, to be fair. Newcastle did have to spend quite a lot of money to get him as well. I don't know much about him, but this will be the first season I get to watch him properly. But hey, he's got 1 goal in 1 game. I didn't get to watch that game though either. So, oh money, yeah, I might have. But like I said, I don't think he was cheap. He wasn't cheap for Newcastle. And then Lopez, that was the worst shot I've ever seen. I think they offered him like 60 mil. Yeah, that sounds low. That does sound low. Although, how many goals did he get in Bundesliga last season? I guess context is also important. I don't know, but I think he was in top 5. Here we go. Free kick Newcastle. Now they do have absolute units to aim for. Trippier is not bad on the set pieces. Well, it does get there. Raho will get rid of it. Rashford can try. Hey, there's the Rashford I know. There's the Rashford I know. There he is. There he is. Well, there he is. Voltemade, there he is. He's having a banana. I had a banana before stream as well, chat. It was a good banana. Banana is looking one of my favorite fruits. There you go, random useless facts to know about me. I love a banana. High pressing from Newcastle. Newcastle won't let Barca just do their thing. I'll tell you that much. They're going to be up for it. They will be absolutely up for it. At home, with this crowd behind them, all the pace they have. I tell you, people like Joe Linton, Bruno Gomes, the whole back four, they are hard-working players. They are absolutely hard-working players, and they're proper professionals. So, like I said, I like Newcastle. I can respect them a lot as a club. Plus Tonali, forgot about Tonali. That's what else I was thinking about. They're not going to be just a rollover. At least I would assume it will. They'll do their best, is what I'm trying to say. They'll do their best. Barca may, they may do their thing. But you best believe Newcastle are not going to sit and roll over. They won't do a Chelsea. Like Chelsea was a bit. They caused their own problems yesterday. I don't see that with Newcastle. There's Rafinha. Got options, Rafinha. And Ali will deal with it. Go to the right. Go to the right, Bruno. Lovely. There we go. Come on, lads. You got all the pace in the world. Ilanga will definitely beat him. Yeah, there it is. Into the box. Oh, should have been 1-0. Oh, Anthony Gordon with the chance. Oh, I just knew as soon as Ilanga was played in here, he was going to absolutely have him on toast. And he beats him, puts it on the plate, and Anthony Gordon, I think it was just... I mean, he should score still, but it might have been too fast. Might have come in too fast. I don't think that's a good enough excuse for him. Heck, Walter Made on the bench probably saying, fuck, I wish I had that chance. He's probably crying right now. Wishing that was him there. But Newcastle have started very, very well. So have their fans, to be fair. I must applaud the Newcastle support. Fantastic. Nah, you know, he should score, you know. He should score. He really should score. That Anthony Gordon does so badly. He does so badly. Anthony Ilanga does everything correct. There he is, just Joe Linton. Oh, yeah, we go. Chance 1-1. Happy Barnes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He was offside anyways. Come on, Newcastle. Come on, Newcastle. See, this is why Walter Made should have started also. Harvey Barnes, like I said, he's a new dad. He's a new dad. He probably hasn't been getting the best sleep or rest. He's been busy with the child. You know, you can't expect him to be there, you know. You arrested him anyhow. Look at this Newcastle pressing all over Barca. See, this is a good advert for English football at the moment. This is a very good advert for English football. Memento is free. Oh, never mind. Can go over the top, I guess. On that Joe Linton. Well done, son. Go on then. Go on. Go left. Here's Finale. Could have done better, I feel. Good start, though. Happy days. As a half-hearted Newcastle fan, I'm happy. So, go on, Barnes. Yes. Lovely. In the box. Fuck. I think he was trying to shoot that, to be fair. I don't think Barnes was going for a pass. It looked like he tried to curl it in the bottom corner. He did. The fucking nerve of him. Yeah, Gordon coming down the middle, to be fair, though. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Rashford on the counter. He's got plenty of space, plenty of options. He never changes. He never changes. Marcus Rashford. Still thinking up the gaff. There ever was a footballer I despised the world chat as this man. Brother, please, brother. Hey, having a laugh, brother. I wonder how many goals Rashford got against Newcastle. I'm trying to think. Thinking back. Did Rashford used to bag goals against Newcastle? Maybe the odd one here and there. Well, there we go. Barcelona's first chance, really, came from Marcus Rashford, and they absolutely wasted it, to be fair. So Linton find a pass. Unlucky, brother. Oof. If you managed to get that one through, would have had a... Oh, here we go. Rafinha into the box. Not on the same wavelength as Kunde, though. Not on the same wavelength, Kunde and Rafinha. I need to clear my notifications. I think it's still 0-0 in the Newcastle. I mean, in the Napoli City game. Seems like it. Yeah. So it seems like it's still 0-0 there. Sorry, chat. I'm trying to see if I can get some text commentary for that game. Vermento's gone down. Seems to be a head injury. Should be okay though, I think. But apparently, Hoyland might have an injury. St. James's Park. Oh, I would act. Now that I'm thinking about it, I would love to be there right now. I feel like this is one of those games where if you're at the stadium today, you're gonna have a great time today. I think. For the most part, I think the atmosphere before game and like currently now would be amazing. Maybe get a couple of beers. What's a Geordie snack or food? What is a Geordie's? What is a Geordie food? I don't really know. I wanted to say, but fish and chips is just a general UK thing. A baked potato? A chip patty? Don't really know. Get me a... Oh, no, never mind. Ball was overhit. Langa was never gonna get there. But, give me a couple of beers with fish and chips, a chip patty. Fuck it, and a baked potato. I'll take it all. Me, I can eat for days, Chad. I'll eat for days. Is that the Barca fans? Oh man, that is so hectic. Actually, they just showed us some tiny section of the stadium, far up in the distance, where the Barca fans have to sit. Oh, hold on, yeah. Newcastle in the box, have a shot, son. Shoot, brother. Oh my God. How did you shoot? But Harvey Barnes still said, that was a chance wasted, That's a chance wasted, dickhead, bro. Why didn't you shoot? Who is this? Is this Trippier? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's Trippier. Brother, just have it, bro. Even if it's on your left foot, bro, just have it. Put your foot through it. If it gets scuffed, it gets scuffed. It was still the better option. Fucking hell. Players who don't like using their weak foot. I'd rather just, just attempt it. Fucking, you're a professional footballer, you have all the time in the world to work on your weak foot. God damn it. That's such a shit corner as well. Run it back now. Run it back. Let's not fuck around now. Come here, please, into the box, bro. You got massive units. You got fucking Dan Boone in the box. You got Joe Lintons. What you there? What are we doing playing corner short? Yeah, I said we, Now, I'm a Newcastle fan. Now, you're not. The fact that I said we in that whole sentence, I must know. I must know who I'm rooting for. Oh, there we go. Barca on the ball. Now they can keep some possession, yeah? That's a good pass out to Rashford, who doesn't really take it in the best, to be fair. We'll play it over the top to Rashford now. And there's only one good thing about Rashford, is hitting it over the line and letting him go run onto it in space. That's it. That is it. Whatever happens after that is in God's hands. But that's the only thing I'll give Marcus Rashford. We'd expect him to get up to the end of a lot of those type of balls. He's so useless, Rashford, He is so useless. He's so out of place, I feel. You see how Barca are keeping possession, looking for the best possible options, maybe taking their time, a touch, and then deciding what to do afterwards. And there was for the last 2 minutes there, that was Barcelona was doing. The first ball that gets played to Rashford, his head is down, and he just first time kicks it out of position. Keep the ball now, Rashford. I think a chance needs to be created for Lewandowski for Barca side. Although at least if there's a positive, at least they're keeping possession now, Barca. Newcastle fans are not happy. I think they want to see their team press a little bit more to try win those ball back, but they're just sitting off at the moment, Newcastle. Which I don't understand why. Here we go. Oh. Kunde shot over the bar. It was a good hand from Nick Pope, though. I think Lewandowski might have taken a punch to the face. Let's have a look. He might have taken a punch to the face. Yeah, he gets in. Obviously Pope doesn't mean to punch him in the head. It is what it is. That's the name of the game. Leva, did you dye your hair? What's this thing? What's with these strikers dyeing their hair this color? Is there something I'm not getting anymore? Huh? So Harry Kane did yesterday. Seeing Leva did today is just the thing. It's just the new style. Hansi Flick is not looking too happy. To be fair, I don't. If I was him, I also don't think I'd be happy. There's nothing to be happy about at the moment for Barca. Guimaraes is gonna need some help. Win a throw in though. has settled a little bit now, the game. Anthony Gordon will win a free kick. Yeah, Kobayashi is not going to have a good evening today. He's not going to have a good evening. Up against an Ilanga and an Anthony Gordon is not... Good luck to you, brother. You're going to be beaten for pace. You're going to be beaten for strength. You just got to try to do your job the best as you can, I guess. The only fortunate thing is that luckily Ilanga and Anthony Gordon are not the most technical or skillful of players. But come to pace and strength, they will turn and burn you. There we go, free kick. Newcastle need to do better at their set pieces, I feel. Oh my god, a gift. It's a gift for Rashford. But I think Trippier does absolutely well. Absolutely great recovery from Kieran Trippier. You see the glazing for it. But the only thing he's got is pace. And even there, he fucked it up. God damn, fucking the English media about Marcus Rashford is sickening. I'm sure this guy's fucking scoring goals for fun week in, week out. Just know if you were Spanish on his passport instead of English, he'd be slated. Lewandowski's not happy about something. Not sure what it is though. But Barca are starting to grow a little bit more into the game now, which is what I expect. Although here we go, Newcastle, a little bit of a counter. Ilanga. Now I think you'd have him on toast. You will. Oh, he went with his right foot. I can respect it. I don't think that was the right decision. Maybe you got a little bit too excited, Anthony Ilanga there. But Kobayashi does what he needed to do there. On that occasion, he did what he needed to do. These first 20 minutes have flown by. For 0-0, it's been entertaining. There we go, Rafinha. Rashford's got plenty of space here. Don't shoot. Well done. Oh, Joe Linton nearly getting himself into trouble there. I feel like if one chance can be created for Leva, it will be converted. There's also some news. There's a red card in the Man City-Napoli game, and it is a Napoli red card. Di Lorenzo has been sent off. Has been sent off. Oh, here we go. Ilanga. Plenty of space. Find the pass. Can he? He does. What a save. What a save. What a save that is. Great chance again. This time for Harvey Barnes. Ilanga should be on 2 assists. He really should be on 2 assists. He put one on a plate for Anthony Gordon, and he's put one on a plate here for Harvey Barnes. Walter Made must be fuming. Walter Made is going to be fuming. He's like, brother, I would have a brace. I could have a brace if I was on this field. Yeah, so I think Haaland was just through. I think he was just through on goal, basically, and got taking him down. Newcastle have acquainted themselves well. I am a Newcastle fan at the moment, of course. Ooh, Vantage. Nope, Vantage been back. Fabian Shah's having some words. Ilanga, I feel for you, buddy. You should have 2 assists. I mean, take nothing away from Garcia. It's an incredible save. Incredible save. But good signs. Good signs. Barca will still end up winning, unfortunately. I still predicted Barca to win. Oh, well, here we go. Rafinha wins a corner. No chances for Leva. The difference is, if Leva gets any of those chances, he will score, and that is the difference. That is quite the difference. You give Leva those Newcastle chances, it'd be 2-0 up. Now Barca, they don't have. It's not like they have a couple of massive units to aim for themselves here for set pieces. They got Leva, they got Araujo. Rafinha goes far post. Goes Araujo. I'll keep it in. Was that Rashford? Was that Rashford who gave the ball there? Some things never change. Some things never change. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne has had to be substituted off as well. Oh, damn. Well, that is not the greatest of homecomings for Kevin De Bruyne then. If I was Eddie Howe, halftime I'm thinking, fuck. My team are playing well. The pace is working very well. But I would be looking to get Walter Made on just to start converting these few chances. By far, they've had the better chances, though. By far. They also win a free kick as well. If you're a Newcastle fan, I think you'd be buzzing. Nothing we need to complain about. Should be 2-0 up. Just need to start converting the chances and happy days. He looks old, Hansi Flick, you know. he looks old. The managerial stress might be getting to him. Oh, what a good ball. Anthony Langa, freaking Joe Linton, man. What are you doing, brother? You expect better from Joe Linton there. Come on, bro. You're a veteran of the game at this point. Honestly, if you just played a better pass to Ilanga, it was done. Oh, that should be a yellow card for Joe Linton. Yep. There you go. That's a good player to get on a yellow card in Barca's point of view. Because Joe Linton does a lot of the dog work. So getting him on an early booking is very good. He's the engine. I mean, they have I don't disrespect Tonali and Bruno Guimaraes as well, but he's got that dog in him. The other ones are, but they're a bit too, classy. Joe Linton is a street fighter. I mean that by a great compliment, by the way. You need dying breed of player. Dying breed of player. Oh my god, De Jong's fucking around. Nearly got dispossessed by Tonali. Maybe they're just also managing the energy, Newcastle. Don't wanna completely burn themselves out by pressing 24/7. Might come and go. Let's see. There's one thing I will say in general: Premier League teams do have great conditioning. There we go. Newcastle counter. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Anthony Gordon gets pushed off the ball. Oh. It'll go back to Ilanga into the box. He needs help. Bruno Guimaraes. Ilanga. Hard and low. Oh, cold. Oh. They are exciting to watch at least, Newcastle. Hansi Flick he's gonna need a big tactical talk at halftime at this rate. His team are getting absolutely picked apart. And it's all down to, you know... Oh, I say that, just Rashford. You gotta find... Yeah. Yeah. Rashford. Now cross it. But you see what happens when you listen? Fuck, the problem with Rashford, you don't fucking listen. There's nothing upstairs. You just gotta hope that and get lucky that he does the right thing. You can't fucking rely on him, that's for sure. Still Miller in the City Napoli game as well. Hope will boot it long. Joe Linton. Not sure what the plan was there, Joe Linton. I mean, you got more than enough strength to bully the young off the ball, but instead you try to get a bit technical and beat him with a turn. And that's right. Poor Dan Burn and Shea. I do love them as players, but they're on the wrong side of the age, unfortunately. They're gonna have to have a game of their lives today, which they are more than capable of doing. But you have literally got to be on it from minute 1 all the way till the end. Oh, Joe Linton, that's what I like. Araujo has gone down and he has stayed down. Barca will kick it out of play. I mean, he just gets an elbow from Trippier. He didn't look that bad, honestly. Might have just got winded. Huh. Well, play goes on. Everything's fine. There is Leva. Good hold up play. Kunde. Pina. Surely we get a goal before halftime, right? Right? From somebody. I just don't think Barca just haven't gotten that chance yet. They really haven't. I mean, the best one maybe the one for Rashford, and even then, there was nothing special, anyways. in comparison to like the Newcastle chances. Oh, here we go. Ooh, Barca will get it. Lever, shot, good block. Good block from Fabian Schär. That's exactly what you need him to do today. Rashford, thinking over the top. What he did. Oh my god! Stayed in! Somehow stayed in! There we go, De Jong back on the ball. But on the ropes, Newcastle. Lewandowski! Shot, blocked, Rafinha! Did you take a deflection? Don't even think so. It might be a goal kick. Well, there we go. That's a little bit better. A little bit better. Slightly better. Half a chance for Lever. Realistically, it needed to find the pinpoint gap. By no means an easy chance. But signs of life. Signs of life. Kunde. Joe Linton will win it. Harvey Barnes. Joe Linton again, you see. He does that, all the work. He's everywhere. Everywhere. He's having he didn't get away with that, Joe Linton. I saw it. It looked like he was just grabbing a little bit of De Jong on the ball, well, off the ball for some afters, but the referee definitely saw that. Had some words with him. He is educated in the dark arts, as Joe Linton. Switch it, Guimaraes. Switch it. Oh, God. That's very bad. Very bad from Bruno Guimaraes. Very unlike him. He's got a Rashford to the left, Lever. I respect it. He didn't go for it. I respect it. I see, Lever. You're on the same wavelength. How about you, Rashford? He's like, nope. This cross got to go in. Burn will deal with it. I'm wondering if Newcastle, I know this was part of the game plan. If it's still 0-0 by around this time, maybe just try to see it out. Just maybe drop the line a little bit more, drop the press a little bit more, try to see it out till half time and take it from there. Well, either that or Barca, fair play to Barca. They have grown a lot more into the game now. Rafinha down the right hand side. Got to whip it in though, or not. And when you have Lever inside the box of your penalty area, bro, I would be absolutely making sure that the number one game plan is give him as much service as possible. Because even strikers of that quality and age, no matter what, you give them chances, they'll still score. Here we go, Rashford. Now you shoot. The one time you gotta shoot, brother. Oh my god. He's special, isn't he, Rashford? Livramento running into trouble. Kunde does very well to win the ball. There's still a lot of Newcastle men back. But Barca are slowly twisting and turning their way closer and closer. Rafinha will win a free kick here in a very good position. Bro, he's just so special. The one time you're like, okay, now, fucking have permission. Let it fly. No. Let me try beat the man that's not even there. Fucking, I'll make the angle more narrow and wide. I don't get him, man. I just don't get him. His football IQ is on the floor. It is still 0-0 at City Napoli. But considering Napoli are down to 10 men, I'd say that's probably not ideal for City. Rafinha over the bar. At least he took the free kick instead of Rashford. Well, we're nearly at halftime, chat. Nearly at halftime. Barca have grown into it a lot more now, which I think is not to not be expected. To be fair, I think we all kind of expected that, and we're just waiting for that to happen. Newcastle have definitely dropped a gear, but the threat on the counter is still there. It is still there for Newcastle. Speaking of, there's Harvey Barnes. Livramento. Can he get it back to Barnes? He wants a free kick. He won't get it. It might have been a winner corner. He won a corner, yeah. I'll take that, Newcastle. Right. Now this has got to go on Dan Burns' massive head. My guy is like 2 meters tall. Maybe even taller. Put it on his head. Ilanga's going to whip this one in. Alright. Cross comes in. Garcia does well to get a hand on it. Rashford will just boot it anyway, but yeah, for now, the Newcastle will retain possession, and it'll go straight back over the top to Linton. Oh, Langa will keep it in. Shaw, oh. To Linton, good header, offside. I don't know if he was offside, that one there, I feel like that you didn't need to raise, referee. See, on this occasion, you probably don't need to raise your flag. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Leva needs chances. That's all I'd say. And you might get one now. Let's have a look. Nope. Fermin Lopez syncing up the gap. So Linton, well done. Play that pass. Good job. Now mount another attack maybe. There we go. Elanga against... Oh, not Kabasi this time. Linton. Goodness. Well, Anthony Gordon, keep this in play. He will. I don't think he's offside. Flag hasn't gone up yet. Here we go. Anthony Gordon into the box. Wins a corner. If I was Hansi Flick at halftime, I'd be having some stern words and saying, lads, how are we not creating any chances? What are we doing? And if you're Eddie Howe, I'll be looking to bring Walter Made on and fucking start converting some of these chances. Alright, cross comes in. Oh, that's better. And headed out. Newcastle retain possession for now, though. Joe Linton's there. Oh, not. We'll go all the way for Garcia just to catch it. Long throw to Kunde. That's a great long throw, actually. That's a very, very good throw. I like that. I don't even know. I need to go check the Barca bench again. I don't even know if there is somebody you can bring on for Rashford. He's been, the thing is, he looks a threat. But it's the same story as always. So I don't know. Linton, well done. Plate. Oh, that's a foul. Surely that's a foul. Yep. There we go. I think it's a yellow card as well. Bruno Guimaraes. Oof. There's a naughty tackle. It's more of a desperation tackle, if anything, actually. Gerard Martin. Into the book. I will pause the time over here, chat. There's 2 minutes. 2 minutes added on. Apparently, the Napoli keeper has made some great saves later on here in this half as well. And he's made a lot of saves, this Napoli keeper, apparently. Not many goals tonight, doesn't seem like it, Armansky. We were spoiled last night while you were sleeping, and now look. You see what happens when you sleep? You're sleeping at the wrong time, Zamansky. Oh, Kunde has gone down, yeah. He's making a big deal about it. Yellow card for Burn. I think it's more because of his reaction than the foul, if anything, for Dan Burn. Let's have a look. To be fair, he does stand. He does stand on Kunde. He does get a stud to him. Thank you. They are taking their sweet time to get play back on here, though, Chad. Bloody hell, man. Get on with it, bro. It's halftime anyways. Just kick it. Back here, now. Why are you wasting time in the first half against Newcastle, man? Ay. Baltamada, I would bring him on second half. That's it. Halftime, finally. Jesus. Let's switch to the main broadcast channel. I don't know if that City game is still going on. To be fair, the City game is going on. I mean, basically halftime here as well. About 10 seconds left here. But anyways, chat. Anyways, halftime. Not exciting. It started off very exciting. Goal-wise, of course, that's not that great. But I don't think it's been a bad footballing game. I think it died down drastically towards the end here. But for about 40 minutes, maybe even that, it was pretty good. I can live with it. I think Newcastle I've been very impressed with at times. They might just be game managing it in sections, maybe taking the game in 10 minutes at a time, to be fair. At 10-minute intervals, just assessing it. And I wouldn't put it past Eddie Howe of doing that. You're like, you know what, first 10 minutes, go for it. Next, let's manage it. Let's not burn ourselves out. repeat next 10 minutes, repeat, and then go back, conserve, attack, conserve, attack, conserve. And the longer they keep it like this, the bigger chance there will be for Newcastle to get something, you know? And to be fair to Newcastle, they've had the best chances by far, by far. Anthony Elanga, that half, should be sitting here with 2 assists, and this game should be 2-0 Newcastle United, without a doubt. He puts it on a plate for Anthony Gordon, who gets absolutely no connection. And then he puts it on a plate for Harvey Barnes, who does everything he could do, really, Harvey Barnes, but great save from Garcia to deny that chance. And that's that. So naturally, if I'm Eddie Howe, I'm looking and I'm like, listen, it's been good, right? Barnes has been good. I think Elanga has probably been the best player of that half. But I'm probably thinking, I know Anthony Gordon has been probably the most quiet of the 3. I don't like Anthony Gordon down the middle, to be fair. So I would probably sacrifice Barnes, switch Gordon to the left, then bring Walter Mata in. And Gordon, Gordon likes it on that side anyways. And then you don't lose any of the pace because Gordon is fucking quick. Elanga is fucking quick. So they'll keep doing their thing on the counter. And then you got a more clinical and a proper striker to hopefully start converting some of these chances that they've been creating. Now that's my thought process. Whether or not Eddie Howe does that or what he does second half, only he knows. But that would be my thinking. As if I was a Newcastle fan out here, I'd be very happy. I'd say this game is definitely there to be won or get something from, at the very least, for sure. I think if you're Hansi Flick and you're a Barca fan, you'd be fucking scratching your head at halftime, because I'm not quite sure what that was. I'm not quite sure. A little bit of nerves, are we? Are we a little bit scared because of the Magpies and the Geordies? I don't know, lads. This is supposed to be Barcelona. It's supposed to be Barcelona, and that was more of a fucking Brighton performance than a Barcelona performance that first half. So very disappointing in that sense. No chances for Lewandowski. Heck, Rafinha has not even been involved that much. It's mainly been Rashford. And like I said, Rashford, to many people, they're probably out there saying, wow, Rashford's a threat, he's causing Newcastle all sorts of trouble. But lads, listen. I have watched Rashford a lot. It's the same story. Yes, he gets, he'll get his goal or an assist maybe here and there. But for the majority of the stuff, it leads to nothing. It leads to fucking nothing. And the decision making from him is abysmal. I'll take him off. Fuck it. I don't even care. Fucking switch the whole thing off. I could not give a fuck. And yes, I do not rate Marcus Rashford by any means, but if you're lacking chance creation already, I tell you one thing, Rashford ain't gonna fucking do that for you. I'll tell you that for free. So you need to fix something in that regard. I just want to go look at this Barca. Let's go look at this Barca bench. I mean, you got Torres. Fuck it. You got Torres. Bring Torres on. Yeah. Danny Olmo and... Well, it's only Olmo really else that I would probably maybe bring on at some point. Actually, I'm not opposed, because what has Lopez done? Nothing really also. I mean, you're supposed to have these midfielders who are here week in, week out about. I fucking have to hear about Pedri, De Jong, Lopez week in, week out. And they're getting bossed by, in my opinion, to be fair. I'm not trying to criticize Newcastle here because I actually do rate the Newcastle midfield very highly of Bruno, Tonali, and fucking Joe Linton. Where's this magic? Huh? Where's this fucking Barca magic that I have to hear about? So yeah, maybe an Olmo and a Torres on and really start creating chances, because at the moment, bro, nothing. Not one clear-cut chance that whole half for Barcelona. That is shocking. That is shocking. That's not anywhere near Barca like, if anything. So let's see what Hansi Flick does. Hansi Flick is not a naive manager by any means. He's a very good manager, and I'm sure he'll have all these words and make a plan. That was a good goal. Who scored that? That was a good team goal, rather. I was just watching some highlights from other games. But yeah, what was I saying? I'm sure Hansi will have his words, and I do expect a different Barca side second half. If not, Newcastle fellas, go out there and win this game, bro. This game is here to be won for you guys then. So I think both sides can make changes. I doubt that they will, but they could. They could mix things up. I think tactically, from Newcastle perspective, I wouldn't change it, to be fair, too badly. Maybe it'll depend on what Hansi and Barca do second half. But Hansi and Barca, what a goal that was. Fucking hell, that was a great goal. What game is this? Frankfurt. Hey, bro, the goal in this Frankfurt game has been great. Oh, lovely goals. But yeah, I lost my train of thought now. What was I saying? Oh yes. Let's see what Barca does. Best player of the first half for me, Ilanga. I think Ilanga has had that whole side of Martin and Kubasi on toast. Looking like he's causing all sorts of dangers. Too much pace. And to be fair, you can walk around that. To be fair, I don't think Ilanga is the most skillful, like I said, but at the moment his pace is causing big problems. I'll leave it at that. As for the City Napoli game, I need to go to social media. Let's see what they're saying. Remember, Chad, you can't follow Sporting. Sporting missed a penalty. The keeper makes a good save, and then the goal he concedes. It's quite sad, actually. Quite sad. This is a small goalkeeper, actually. He's very tiny. Ah, well. I like the player. Let's see what's happening on the socials. No, I don't want to see the Valorant and Rocket League. It is true. As Champions League on a Thursday, it does feel yeah. Oh shit! I missed the City red card. They just showed the highlight of it. You see some of the chances. Hold on. Rhinus. Ooh. Haaland. Oh my god. City have had chances by the looks of it. Yeah, this keeper is cooking. He's made 5 saves. Fair enough, lad. He has been cooking. City have been dominant on paper by the looks of it. 67% possession, 5 attempts on target, 16 total attempts. Fuck. 6 corners. God damn. City's got to get a winner, yeah. Especially against Tinman, you've got to find a winner, I think. It'd be criminal not to win that game from a City's perspective. Then De Bruyne had to go off. Probably because of the red card. Unfortunate for him. I'm sure he would have wanted to give more. But it seemed like he got a good reception, actually. I expected it, to be fair. So. That's dead, boys. What's happening? My timeline's gone to sleep, lads. My timeline all gone to sleep. We're all focusing on fucking FPL this weekend. Ronaldo's got a nice free kick, actually. Expressions, brother. I just seen this Expressions tweet. Newcastle absolutely cooking. Who needs Isak? To be fair, if you had fucking Isak, you're probably 2-0 up in this game, lad. You're probably 2-0 up with Isak scoring that side. I agree with Newcastle cooking. About who needs Isak? Well, it's still 0-0 at the end of the day. Still 0-0, so definitely room for improvement. Heck, like I said, I would bring on Walter Made. Speaking of Walter, let's do some research. Walter Made. Stats, please, brother. Stats for Stuttgart. So last year he only played one Pokal game. He scored in that, to be fair. Bundesliga. 12 goals in 28 games. How much did they pay for him? Around 60. Yeah. Current market, I guess, is actually not that bad. If it is 65 more. 12 goals in 28 games is not. It's not fucking life changing, that's for sure. To be fair though, Wissa, if we go look at Wissa, let's see Wissa. I mean, look, Wissa got 19 and 35. I think the load is supposed to be shared. It is kind of supposed to be shared between Wissa and Altamade, probably. It was always going to be extremely hard to replace Isak. I won't deny it. Fucking 23 goals and 6 assists in 34 games last season in the Premier League. Outrageous. Outrageous. But yeah, chat, I'm going to switch back to the Barca Newcastle channel. Also, remember to smash a like if you haven't already, chat, and drop a sub if you guys are new. Got more watch-alongs this week. We got nothing tomorrow, actually. No football tomorrow. Saturday. Oh, of course, Real Madrid are playing, so we got Real Madrid. And then after that, Chelsea United. It's a very quick turnaround. The plan is still to do that. So yeah. See regards with that. And then Sunday was what is Sunday? Sunday is a big game as well. Not just Sunday. Sunday I think is Arsenal City. We'll definitely be watching that. Anyways, players are coming out for the second half. Let's see if there's any potential changes or subs. Why is Leva walking onto the field like he's about to get subbed on? Bro's waiting on the touchline. What's going on? Oh, here's some good news. Bellingham is expected to get some minutes against Espanyol, and especially Levante. Okay, this is good. We do need to bring Bellingham back into the frame of things as well. Let's get my timer ready. We have kicked off. I'll resume the timer. Now. What the fuck? I'm gonna pause the timer. We're having a restart. What the fuck is this? Okay, I'll resume the timer again when we meet up. That's very strange. We had to restart. All right. There we go. Now we're up and running again. All right. Eddie Howe's had his team talk. Hansi Flick has had his. Let's see what lies in store for our second half, chat. Rashford getting bullied on the ball. Bear in mind, by the way, Rashford is up against the old man Trippier, who, you know, some things doesn't go with age. But today, Rashford should be having a field day. He really should. Oh, good pressing from Gordon. Nearly. Big boy Bud. Big boy Bud will definitely win that. Go on, Lebra. Well done. Barnes. Does he win the corner? He does. Well done. Good start. Commentator and I literally going word for word. What's going on? Alright. Now we saw what Burn has done with his heading ability on defense. Now do the same thing on this side of the field, brother. I mean, Burn is on Arujo and Garcia. Oh! Joe Linton's header goes wide. I actually... I was standing. I couldn't believe it went in. It looked like it was going in from that angle. Header wide from Joe Linton, but better. Definitely better. Newcastle, here we go. They still have possession in the box. Have a shot blocked. The Romento will still keep it. Go to Joe Linton. I like you win the throw in. Good start again. Good start again. Alright. Here we go. Gonna take a long throw in. I'll tell you what, it's bouncing all over there. Newcastle wanted a potential handball. Not gonna get it. Hope will collect this. There you go. It is deafening. There we go. Newcastle playing some football. Oh, he was offside though. He was a good job. At least he realized. He really tried, Ilanga. He really did try holding his run there. I don't know who was on the ball. I think it was Gordon, but I don't think Gordon realized how many options were there actually on the left hand side. Alright, Barca counter here, surely. Come on, mount the counter. Mount the counter of yourselves. Ay. There we go. Leva Here we go. Rashford has to shoot. Oh my god. Somebody had to take one for the team there. Was it Shaw? Did Shaw take it in the face? Oh, he did. Oh, he took one for the team. Rashford's shot just went bang in the face. In the face of Fabian Shaw. I got a feel for it. It's definitely gonna take it's gonna take a couple minutes to get back if he does get back. That's not a good one. Hopefully he's okay. He might be a little bit dazed for the next few minutes though. There's a high chance he's a bit dazed. Well, they don't have Botman, isn't it? Botman is injured, if I remember correctly. See? Pretty sure Botman was injured. Oh no, he's not injured. No, okay. Well, Botman is not a bad, but it's not a bad substitute to make by any means, anyways. Also got Tar. Fabian is back up. He does look a bit dazed. He does look a bit dazed, to be fair. Don't blame him. Oh, Rafa Benitez. I haven't seen Rafa Benitez. What you been up to, Rafa? I'm starting to get the feeling we're not gonna see goals. I don't know why. I don't know why it just hit me. But I'm just looking like the fact that I'm keep on looking at the Napoli and City score. I'm watching this game, which by no means, like I said, it's not boring or anything, but like in terms of a goal, I don't know if I'm starting to lose faith. Maybe it'll just be one of those evenings. Oh, here we go though. Good ball, Ilanga. Gonna need help. Your Linton's now there in support. Barca do well defensively though. Oh, Newcastle do even better to win it back. Ilanga crosses it in. Kunde had to be good. He was aware. Let's come back to Ilanga though again. Trippier, good pass. That's a good pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Have a shot. Straight at Garcia. Tonali wants a handball, but I just didn't see it. It looked like it went perfectly straight. Let's have a look. Nah, man. That ball went straight as you shot. Gosh, brother, you gotta pass and turn so much quicker there, surely. Pedri. Oh my god. Newcastle nearly fell asleep there for a second. To be fair, I don't blame them, shame. They have been very sharp and very good so far defensively, Newcastle. There you go, Rashford in some space. There we go. This is better. Typical Rashford. Tuchel! Tuchel! He looked a bit bored, to be fair. My boy Thomas. Oh, WATCHALONG. Oh my god, it's gone into space. We're waiting for it to land somewhere. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounce. Joe Linton, he's had enough. Oh, this could be a delightful switch. Come on, Barnes, up against Kunde. Kunde does well, though. See, Barnes against Kunde, you see, that's where I don't really back Barnes as much on that side. Yeah, every passing minute, that Anthony Gordon down to the left and Walter Marty down the middle, it's just making more and more sense to do it. Come on, Eddie. Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. Come on, Eddie. I see you. Look at that. That's a thinking face there. That looks like a thinking face, Eddie. I know you thinking it. We're all thinking it. Gordon to the left. Come on. Go to the left. Walter Marty down the middle. Do it for us. Unless Big Boy Byrne wants to smash a header in right now. Oh my god, he might. Nope. Someone like Barca trying to play for a draw. There's no life. City have scored. City have scored. Erling Haaland. There has been a goal. And Haaland and City break down 10-man Napoli. And now we're about to witness a goal here. Rafinha on the counter. Rafinha. Rafinha. Still Rafinha. All the way. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Kunde. Cross. Goal. It's Rashford. He scored. He's finally scored. It's been 10,000 years. It's been 10,000 years. But he's finally scored. He's finally done something for me, chat. I don't have to slate him anymore. I don't have to slate him anymore. I don't have to make fun of him anymore. It's fucking Rashford. Oh my god, we gotta play the lottery tonight. We have to play the lottery. Rashford has scored. The end is near. The fucking end is near. Oh my god, he's got a head out of everything as well. He's got a head out of everything. Wow. How's this happened then, actually? Wait, hold on here. Nick Pope. You like 3 meters tall, fella? I know it's a powerful header, to be fair. And the delivery from Kunde is fucking on a plate as well. That delivery from Kunde is just asking for that. That's a good goal. Yeah, it's a good goal. Hansi Flick is jumping for joy. He can't believe it himself. He's like, oh my god, Rashford has scored. Rashford has scored. He can't believe it. Now it'll be hard for Newcastle, I think so, sadly. But surely now, Walter Marty is just sitting on the bench waiting. Oh, hold on. Rafinha this time. Rashford. Have a shot. Oh my god. A deflection. Lopez deflected for a corner. I feel for Eddie Howe, shame. It's just this unfortunately is the reality though. Well, here he is. He's coming. He is coming. Walter Marty is coming. Oh my god. I tell you what, all the boys are coming on. Walter Marty, Murphy. And Fuck, my brain. Willock, I think. Rashford, corner. I don't know if that went out. Blaze goes on for now. Barca still in possession. Cross on the end. Newcastle under all sorts of pressure. All of a sudden, see what a goal can do. Oh, God. Kunde has just gifted. Never mind. Never mind. I thought it was going to fall a little bit kinder to Anthony Gordon there. Not meant to be. You see, I gotta complain, chat. You see, if I don't complain in the universe, what happens? This is 2 days. 2 days I've had to complain about the goals and everything, and then boom, we get it. I get it delivered. Check it 60-60. One time. Oh, Shah's gone down. Maybe he's just knackered. I think he might be knackered and a bit dazed. I feel for Shea, though. He's not bringing on Botman. He's bringing on the new boy. Why not Botman? Maybe I don't know, my head Botman is like a starter almost. Well, they're bringing on the new boy. I tell you what, 4-player sub. Murphy, Walter and Willock. Harvey Barnes is coming off now. I'm going to see the full subs, yeah? So, Barnes is one. Who is Willock coming on for? And who's Murphy coming on? Because it's pretty attacking. Brother, show me the fucking plays who've gone off. Okay, Joe Linton, Barnes, Ilanga, and Shah. I don't agree with that. Ilanga and Joe Linton. I mean, I know Linton's on a yellow card, but it's a little bit attack. Ilanga is very surprising. Why is he taking off Ilanga? That is very, very surprising, chat. Here we go, Newcastle. Good tackle, Kunde, or maybe not. Never mind. Deemed a foul. Now this is the battle I want to see. I did want to see Kunde and Anthony Gordon, but a bit of a soft foul, I can't lie. I mean, that was a very soft foul. Cross. Garcia will catch it. Kunde over the top. Nice pass. There we go. Good pass. Rafinha, Kunde. Kind of link up. Not this time. Full pressure. Kunde might have been coming from offside position. I'm not too sure. Barca still retain possession. Might have a shot. No? Referee? Referee's playing as a Newcastle defender. I respect it. I respect it. I'm going to throw Newcastle. I've just been looking at that clock. I've just been looking at that clock. I mean, hey, a draw, of course, is still on the cards. If Barca managed to get a second, I feel like definitely GG's. But at the moment, maybe not a win, but to get something, it could still be big. Jose Mourinho is back in managing. I'm excited to see Jose. He's coming. He is coming to Real Madrid. We are playing Benfica. Let's not forget. So we will see Jose. We will see Jose back. And who else did I want to see back? Oh no, Burn. Just giving it to Rashford. Near the edge of the box, and Rashford will score. It's a fucking rocket. It is an absolute rocket. And it was gifted by Dan Burn. It has been gifted by Dan Burn on a plate. He said to Rashford, have a hit, son. And he has. He really has had a hit. And he scored a rocket. A lovely goal. Courtesy of Dan Burn. And now it is game over. Newcastle. Everything was so well. And then he just gone and done this. I would take nothing away from Rashford. It's an absolute rocket. Off the bar, I think, as well. Let's have a look. Yep. Off the bar. Never in a million years, no keeper in the world is saving this goal. Probably one of the best goals we've seen this week. But I feel for Newcastle. I do feel for you, Newcastle United. And I tell you what, City have scored as well. Doku has scored. It is 2-0. Manchester City are winning against 10-man Napoli. Newcastle, football is cruel. It's cruel. You put up a great fight. Newcastle. I think there's a lot of positives to take away from this, like the first goal, I mean, be fair to Kunde and Rashford. It was a great pass, great header, it's a goal. The second goal, yeah, it's probably a little bit more avoidable if Dan Burn doesn't pass it straight to him. But then again, it's a fucking rocket from Rashford, so what can you really do? In hindsight, this game could have been very different if they scored the 2 tap-ins that Ilanga created. But sadly, that's not how football works, You can't be talking about if, buts, and maybes at the end of the day. And it can be cruel. It's just one of those things. Ferran Torres is on. And Christensen, I think, is coming on as well. Very surprised Lewandowski didn't get any chances. But hey, they got the job done for Barca. And that's the most important thing. They got the job done. So Lewandowski and Kubasi are off. And Christensen and Ferran Torres is on. Done a hat trick, Rashford. He's on a hat trick. Let's not forget. Good ball over the top. Maybe you get one. Murphy was hoping and dreaming. Unlucky. That second goal really it's put a knife. It's put a knife in Newcastle's dreams and momentum. And like I said, Rashford has definitely looked threatening. And fair play. I didn't back him to do this. But he scored 2 goals. They weren't even bad. They were tremendous, absolutely fantastic goals. And that's what Rashford can do. But 90% of the time, nope. And he will have you pulling out your hair a lot on a lot of occasions. But hey, he does have that in him from time to time. Oh, hold on. Newcastle with a little bit of attack. Yeah, here we go. It's gone. It's gone, boys. The Newcastle momentum is officially gone. Rafinha. Oh, nearly get a third. He nearly gets a third. I think Rafinha should have done better there. I don't know. Maybe I was gonna be too hard, but I it felt like Rafinha could have done better there. Ish. They are struggling now, Newcastle. They're putting up a fight, but it doesn't seem to have that same cutting edge as they did before they went down. But that momentum, confidence, things to play for. If you're gonna go back, I mean, gotta do it quick. I gotta stretch. Come on, get one goal back, Newcastle. No, Mr. Referee. Maybe getting in the way. Oh, Walter Martin as well. Shot saved. Oh, Walter Martin nearly cooking something there for Newcastle. Giving Bruno Guimaraes a sliver of hope. It wasn't a bad shot either. Not a bad shot, good save still. There we go, Rashford. Playing with all the confidence in the world at the moment. Is on a hat trick. Into the box. Good defending, Trippier. I could see what Rashford wanted to do there. Roman Lopez has just been booked. Sure for what? Couldn't have been for that little challenge on Tonali. In their own half. I mean, Trippier does so well to recover this as well. Trippier's back up on his feet. He seems alright. Oh, he's getting taken off. His Botman has come on. I would assume maybe for Trippier then. Yeah, Trippier goes off. A good shift is put in today. And Sven Botman will come on. There we go. Here we go. A little bit of a counter here. On the right. Taking Murphy not cooking nothing. That, the taking off Ilanga was not the one, Unless it was because he was injured or tired or something, it was not the one. Ilanga was Newcastle's biggest threat. And they've really lost. You can even see it. Although, yes, Gordon. I showed too much to not Kunde. There we go. Danny Olmo is coming on. As well as, I didn't actually see. One staff was blocking the view. Anyways, long throw in. Oh, it's flicked up. Still in the box for Newcastle. It's still there. A little dinky dink. Bouncing all over the place at the moment. Playing one bounce. Gotta cross it and hope. Unlucky. I mean, he did. He did. It was a cross and hope. Oh, I'll watch this video later. Still 2-0 in the City Napoli game. There are 80 minutes in there. Goal boss at the moment, chat. It's just about game management at this point. Although I say that, I would keep an eye on Rashford's hat-trick. I wouldn't rule it out. He definitely wants it. He's playing like he really wants it. Oh, here we go. Anthony Gordon, Livramento down the left. Poor. How's the Prime? It's good. It is good. Thank you. Not as good as the limited edition one though. That's it. It's the aftertaste. That's why. It's got like a strong aftertaste for me. The initial taste is very nice, and then it's got a strong aftertaste. But the that limited edition one is still the best one by far. There we go, over the top. Oh, that's a penalty, surely. No? Damn. It looked like a penalty from us. I thought he got proper sandwiched in between them, but maybe not. It looked bad from that angle. To be fair, Kunde has also been... He's been on it today. Whether it was Gordon, whether it was Harvey Barnes, he's dealt with everybody down that whole side. And Rashford's gone down holding his face. Not sure what happened there. Let's have a look. What's happened with Rashford, yeah? I mean, there's nothing really in it. Nothing in it. Gerard Martin goes off. Is Rashford going off? Rashford is going off. So no hat-trick for Marcus Rashford. That second goal is spectacular. Spectacular second goal. The Rashford stands are going to be absolutely busting a nut today, Chad. They've been starving. They've been blue balls for a long time. Another yellow card. Not sure to who. De Jong. Yellow card to De Jong. He's happy. He's a happy man, Marcus Rashford. I want you to check your chat. I want to see Newcastle's Champions League fixtures. So, Newcastle have Barca, which, to be fair, it's a hard game. It's fine. You could have got something today, but it wasn't meant to be. Then they've got Union Saint Gelo. Is that how you say that name? Which I don't really know who they are. So you would expect them to win that probably. Hold on. Okay, never mind. Chance gone. Then they got Benfica. Might be tough. It'll be Mourinho's Benfica. When they've got Athletic Club, which also could be a decent test, but a very 50-50. Then they've got Marseille. Oh, I do kind of back Marseille, you know. I do kind of back Marseille. Especially how they played against us. I do kind of back them. Then they got Leverkusen, which could be very troublesome. And there's that. And then PSV. PSV and then PSG. Oof. So it's not the end of the world yet, Newcastle. If all the Geordies and the Magpies, you know, it's not over. I think it would have been absolutely phenomenal to get something from today's game. But the games where you guys are expected to get the points are still to come. So you just gotta make sure you take those chances, and against the harder ones, try to do what you do today. You know, because I don't necessarily think you guys played badly today. It is still 2-0 at City Napoli. And it is still 2-0 over here. Rafinha. Still Rafinha. Well, Barcelona have gone full in Barca effect. Proper, keep the ball, game manage it, don't mess around, toy with them, and keep Keep it going, literally. Just keep that ball going to pink shirt after pink shirt after pink shirt. Slowly creeping their way forward if they can. I say that, but I don't think Danny Olmo got the picture there. 5-1 Frankfurt against Galatasaray. I did see the highlights for that at halftime. The goals there looked fantastic. The goals in the Frankfurt game looked amazing, by the way. Erling Haaland also got a good rest now. Ake is on for Juarville. Ryan is also getting a rest for Rico Lewis, so this is good. Really? Gilmore plays for Napoli? Wow. Yeah. Long ball over the top. And here comes Livramento. And Anthony Gordon yet again up against Kunde. He doesn't... Oh, it's pulled up. It's pulled up, Anthony Gordon. That is not something you want to see because he's just come back as well, Anthony Gordon. So as a Newcastle fan, that's the last thing you want to see today. Let's hope he's okay. At Barca, I've got a 4-on-3 at the moment. There we go. Rafinha in the box. He might have done too much. He did. He did do too much. Let's keep an eye on Anthony Gordon. Because the last thing you'd want is for him to get injured now as well. I can't see him on my screen yet. It seems okay. Does seem okay. Oh. He's holding the knee now. Now and then. That's a tied pass if I've seen one. Anyone know how much added time in the City game? Doesn't show over here. I don't know why my live commentary's gone. Where's my live commentary gone, man? I like the live commentary over here. Wait to see how much. I'm intrigued to see how much time he had done. Yeah, because personally, I wouldn't, I wouldn't be adding a lot of time on. Yeah, there's no need to make an unnecessary 6 or 5. Honestly, two at most. I feel. All right, hold on though. Newcastle have scored. It's Anthony Gordon. Is there some hope? Is there hope? Oh my word! Maybe you should have had 6 minutes, Mr. Referee. It's come out of nothing. It's come out of nothing. Absolutely nothing. Murphy. He's onside. And there's a tap in. Wow. They gotta go back. Oh, now these last few minutes are gonna feel like an absolute eternity. 7 minutes? 7 minutes added on? Oh, this is gonna feel like a lifetime. It's gonna feel like a lifetime, boys. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Now in a free kick, Barca. I'm sure he'll take his time getting back up. I'll tell you that much. He will take his time to get back up here. Ticking away. A good ball for Ferran Torres if he can get there. Botman strong and fast as well, though. They want to get on with it, Newcastle. They do want to get on with it. There'll be a yellow card. Not for sure for who. Somebody on the Newcastle staff. Alright. Well, they don't hoof it up the field. And play at the back. And honestly, it has not worked out for Newcastle. Why have they not looked? Oh, yeah, this might be GG's, yeah. It's a bizarre tactical choice there. It's kitchen sink time, fellas. Oh, here we go. Newcastle again. Over at the top. Anthony Gordon. He's giving it away. Oh, he's got it back though quickly. Oh, shaky, shaky. Shaky, shaky. Kunde. It won't go as far as a Newcastle player though. They win a throw, Barca. Wow. They are scrambling. They are scrambling to the finish line. 3 minutes. City have won 2-0. That is game done that side. Nobody wants to leave early, that's for sure. Here we go. Although Frankie de Jong plays a great pass to Rafinha down the right-hand side. Corner flag, he won't go into the box. He will! That's a great save! That is a great save by Nick Pope to deny Dani Olmo. Oh, strong save. Well, it's been exciting. It has been exciting, Newcastle. Thank you for entertaining us today. That is for sure. I did predict 2-1, didn't I? I did predict 2-1. Just couldn't there. There's about a minute and a half left. Minute and a half left, and Newcastle are not pressing just yet. Ferran Torres deflected. Corner. Referee's not happy about something. I think he's urging Rafinha to get on with it because yeah, well, they will milk it. They will milk it for the corner, yeah. They're gonna play short and keep it there. Oh, are they? That's a good play actually. Rafinha. Shot, tame effort. Nick Pope. He's gonna lunge it forward. That will be a blatant yellow card if I've ever seen one. Casado into the book of the most blatant yellow card you'll see all week, lads. You can ask for a shirt. You know, I didn't think you'd want a, what was that, a Jacob Murphy shirt or something? Who would have thought? Well, we have hit the 7-minute mark. Ball goes up. Not completely cleared yet. Kunde can't clear it. Oh, this time, here we go. Full time? No? What is... I don't know what the ref is doing. It's given a Newcastle throw. Oh. Throw goes in. Oh, bouncing shot. Straight to Garcia, and that's probably over. Mansky says it's over. It is over. Blow the whistle, Mr. Referee. There you have it. There you have it. Full time. Woof. Eventful. Eventful it was. It was indeed. I gotta stretch. God damn. Eventful it was. Rashford with 2 amazing goals. Absolutely amazing. He'll be, I told you, him and his fans today, they're gonna be insufferable. But let them have it. Fair enough. He deserves it today. He does deserve it. Barca, what looked it was going to be comfortable was far from it. Newcastle showed some fight and heart, and that's what I said. I think that was the biggest difference, especially when I saw Chelsea yesterday. I just did not have that same feeling that Newcastle will not just give up, and they won't be their biggest enemies today, and they'll fight till the very end, and that's what they've done. These are very special nights for Newcastle United. So you best believe they're going to give it everything. Everything. And they did. There will be games where I'm sure they'll rack up the points and keep dreams alive. Today was always going to be one of the more difficult ones. But I'm proud of them. I'm proud of Newcastle, to be fair. Barca, I think they'll just take the 3 points and move on. They would have known there was going to be a battle. A battle it was. But 3 points and moved on to the next one, I'd say, for Barcelona. So yeah, happy days. Happy days. Man of the match, you're going to have to give it to Rashford after that. I was going to maybe say Elanga. Again, the substitute of Elanga was just so bizarre. Rashford definitely man of the match. And yeah, that's that, chat. Next watch-along will be Saturday. Possibly 2 watch-alongs back-to-back. Madrid, then Chelsea United. So that's the next one. No football tomorrow, but there will be a Hollow Knight stream as per normal for tomorrow's stream, chat. We started it today, so if you guys haven't, go check that out. I'll get on the shorts immediately after I end stream here as well, chat. And then, yeah, go to sleep. But, yeah, chat. As always, thank you all very much for coming to stream and spending some time with me. I highly appreciate it as always. Shout out my members, Amansky, Shayla, Namisha, and Rishi for their support. Remember, chat, if you guys want to help support the channel, you can by smashing a like on the stream. If you haven't already, do subscribe if you guys are new. Amansky, good night, brother. See you tomorrow. And yeah, chat, I shall see you all very soon. Goodbye.